Well, happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St.
Patrick's Day.
No, it's not actually St. Patrick's Day.
Oh. No, but it will be when this airs.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll drop it on St. Patrick's Day and celebration of St. Patrick.
Who we all know and love so well.
Yeah, St. Patrick. He
driving out snakes.
He did the thing with the snakes, and you know, and then people were like, "That's cool.
Let's get hammered.
Let's get hammered about it."
Speaking of that,
yeah. But then they were like, "Where'd our fucking snakes go?"
Shit, are they part of the ecosystem?
They were.
God damn it! They're feeding. Right, the snakes feed the birds, and they.
Yeah. But no snakes there in Ireland, as is the case with oh, look at you coming in to fix my mic. As is the case with Hawaii. You know about this? You know about this?
Yeah, no
You know
snakes.
about this? You know about this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
No snakes.
No snakes.
No snakes. They got like one species of snake, which is more like a worm. So
a worm is just a snake that is like way more lame, right? You know what I mean? It's like all worms want to be snakes. You know what I mean? Like they're worms.
When I grow up, I'm definitely gonna be a snake, dude. I know I can make this happen.
Doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Walter, it does not work that way.
Wait, hold on, Walter. Is that your fist or your butt? Your fist, your butt, buddy.
Well, so what are we doing here?
So we're here at night now. For the viewer, you can see that there is alcohol in front of us. And the listener, you've just heard it. You've just heard. You've
heard it. You've heard the words. You've heard about worms.
3 shots of brown per person, including Megan.
Just to get going.
Just to get going.
Just to get a base.
We are asked very often, are we drinking at work? And generally, I mean, almost always, the answer is no. There's only been a couple, we've covered this in the podcast, there's been a couple of times where we've drank during work and shooting hours.
Only at the very end of something, like it was like the last scene of a season or something.
Yeah. So we thought, let's drink at work today.
And maybe we might do this, we might not do this. We were kind of joking around, hey, would it be funny for the people listening or watching to hear us try to break an episode? And to see how that would go drunk. We may start that and totally give it up because we don't have to do anything we don't want to do.
No, and breaking stories is the worst.
It's the worst.
It sucks.
It's a lot of this.
Yeah.
What if okay, wait. Wait. What if? Okay.
No. We did that. It's a lot of, we did that.
We did?
Yeah, we did that one.
Oh.
Yeah, we did that.
It's a lot of we did that.
We did that.
Well, let's drink the shots. Let's get it going.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do all 3 shots right in a row.
Yeah.
Because then that first minute, all of us will still be sober. Then slowly but surely, the alcohol will kick in. Or quickly, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it's going to happen pretty quick.
Yeah.
Now, this is bourbon.
Yeah.
This is a bourbon drink.
All right.
Cheers.
There's an Irish word, right? Slanja?
Yeah, slange. Slange.
Slange?
That sounds like I'm saying.
Isn't that Beyonce's sister?
Fuck it. Here we go.
All right, to Solange.
All right.
Slange.
Just like that. No rest for the weary.
Just get right into it.
You're not even going to take like a 10-second break between them. You're just going to.
No, I was just gonna go
fire
right
him
through
back.
That second one went down with a pause.
Yeah.
There was
a hold in your mouth for a second.
There was a brief pause where my body was like,
no, man.
Don't do that.
No.
Why?
Yeah, your body's like, no, I will not do. Stop.
Why are you doing that? I'm gonna drink a sip of water because I'm not in high school.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that's 2 for me.
Yep.
It's gonna be number 3.
I'm doing a.
Oh, I feel warm.
What number are you
Yeah,
on?
that third one.
This is
The third
2,
one.
1.5.
You better hurry up.
You've been sipping that one? What are you doing over there?
Now, just to be clear, that was all the same bourbon, and it was exactly 1 shot in each glass. That would be 1.5 ounces of fluid.
But it was 86 proof.
Yeah.
So just a hair stronger.
Just a hair stronger than your average 80 proof alcohol.
Yeah.
And we're not in college anymore, so this is not a normal routine for us. I don't fire down 3 shots.
Ever.
Speak for yourself. You know,
You're firing down shots. If I do shots, it'll be like a tequila or something like that.
Guys, I figured out, actually, the formula to getting drunk without getting a hangover. Would you like to hear what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I need that really bad.
Okay. Now, this is not to say that you won't have, like, you might have a little bit of a hangover, but I'll say it's the formula that I've figured out that gives me the least amount of hangover.
No, it's the shots are fine. It's the potato chips you gave us beforehand that have created
very salty,
a very quick sort of salty, heartburny situation.
Oh no!
Yeah,
your body's just rejecting all of it.
I'm fine, but I'm
It wasn't just potato chips that were.
Well, yeah, there was other things, but there was the saltiness of the
It
potato
ended with
chips.
potato.
Yes.
It ended with just fistfuls
Also, for
of-
the listener at home and the viewer, we are in my home.
yeah.
This is my guest.
This is cozy.
This is
Rob.
this is
Thank
my
you for
office.
having
This is
us here.
the office that I work out of.
We didn't
spend
think
a
it'd
lot
be
of time
fun to
down
do
here.
it at our.
No, and
at
you'll notice
your writer's office.
you will notice again for the listener, they don't know that it's not 9 a.m. You can tell when you look out here in the camera that it's dark
out.
outside.
It's dark
Yeah,
outside.
we decided to do this at night. Normally, we record the podcast in the morning.
Megan, did you just wiggle your glass to indicate to me you
I
just got the third one
finished
down?
The third one.
That's still very impressive. That is a lot of whiskey
Ooh.
to drink very fast. Oh, okay.
I wanted to do it into the mic because that's part of the fun.
Is there a trash can close by in case it comes up? This might come up. It might come up.
No, that was
Just FYI, you guys have not spent a lot of time drinking. You spent a lot of time with Megan, but not a lot of time drinking with Megan. I have spent time drinking with Megan. She gets so happy.
Oh, are you a happy
you're
happy drunk?
She's a happy drunk.
Yeah.
Megan.
The demon.
You're already so happy. I know you as a happy person in general. That's the
Oh,
vibe.
then you don't know Megan.
Well,
Megan is a happy person, but there are demons.
Yeah.
Well, you're a person.
The whiskey pushes
But
the demons
I
away.
never have bad like drug experiences or drinking experiences. I don't go dark when I use
Ever?
substances. No.
No substances made you go dark.
No, I
keep
took
trying.
so-
Just keep trying. You'll
I
get
took
there.
so many mushrooms recently and like way too many. And I was still like, it was like overpowering, but I was still like, this is cool.
This is fun.
Yeah.
But okay, let's get into that. That's fascinating because you do go dark sober.
Well, that's because, and I've been reading Eckhart Tolle recently.
Oh,
that's
okay. Yes, that's the
That's
second
because-
time Mr. Tolle's come up. on
Rob and I are big fans of Eckhart Tolle.
I just started reading it at Caitlin actually suggested that I
one?
start listening to it, The Power of Now, which
Oh,
I've never
love it.
listened to before.
Oh.
But I think that that's because when I'm sober, it's my like thinking mind
Mhm.
that is sad all the time.
Mm.
And when I get drunk, maybe that
It's your ego.
shuts down.
It's your ego. It's the I that you
Yes.
identify with, not the real
Not
you,
the real
but the
Yes. Now, but he addresses this. I'm not going to plug or push Eckhart
Go for
Tolle.
it.
I will say that he addresses this because he said what he says is you try to rise above the voice,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and drinking.
Observe.
You're basically you're dropping below the voice.
Yeah.
Either way, the voice is gone.
Yes.
Oh.
The thing is, if you go above the
Wait,
voice,
Eckhart
whatever the
talks
fuck
about that?
means.
He talks
He-
about
very specifically about alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, because you
Oh.
can quell the voices. That's from his point of view.
Yeah,
that
it's
you-
also running away. Substances is like you running away from the ever present now of you being just in the moment that you're
Yeah.
in.
Yes,
Sure.
and yet, God damn, it makes you happy
Yeah. it
in
does.
short bursts.
And for a minute. So like it's releasing it's dumping a bunch of like dopamine, right? Or endorphins or something into your brain for a second. And then
you got some science to back that up? I
no,
don't know.
no.
I don't think it
Okay,
releases
gotcha.
any dopamine. In
I
your
don't know.
brain.
I don't know. It does something to make you happier.
It releases something.
Or sadder.
The first one I think does.
Well, I was trying to match you, but
it was good.
No, it wasn't. No, just like the
wet.
show. It's me.
It's so wet.
Well, this is
Just
what you
like the
get
show.
when
When
you
you're trying to keep up with you, and I can't do it. It's
Don't
so.
try to keep up. Be your own self.
Thank you.
Hey, Rob, just be
That sounds
you.
like Eckhart Tolle.
The
Ladies and gentlemen, the alcohol's kicking
it's
in.
kicking
Yes, it
in.
is.
There we go.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
And
is.
we're off. What are we gonna
just say, I'm sorry. This fire is so fucking hot.
It is very hot.
Yeah.
I told you. Can we open the door?
No. Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off.
Turn the fire off.
No, take your shirt off.
You don't want me to take my shirt off, Glenn.
What,
Come sit over here then.
are you a fatty? Are you a fatty?
It's so hot.
Oh boy. Rob, your nose is a little red.
I was out in the wind. Well, I was out in the wind again
We were
today.
both out. Oh.
I have windburn, or maybe that's, I don't know.
Dude, I definitely have windburn.
I don't know that you
were
get
out.
windburn just on your nose.
No.
No, that's literally alcohol. What?
Well,
So
the
what's the
alcohol
alcohol
has-
flush?
Yeah, you're flush.
Was my nose red before the alcohol?
No. It is fired up since the alcohol.
It looks like someone has slapped another nose onto your face. Like that is.
You know what it is? I think it's the fire.
No,
it's the alcohol. Like, remember when you were a kid and there was a rumor that like, hey man, don't pee in this pool because they put a chemical in
Yeah,
it.
yeah, of
that
course.
if you pee, it like turns like blue around you and they'll know you pee. Well, it's for you. It is.
If he's been drinking,
if
that's
you've
how he
been
gets
drinking, yeah, and it's hereditary.
Have you noticed it before?
No, I'm doing a bit.
I will.
But like,
Oh.
it's,
But I've been drinking
it's
around
your
you for
body being
20
like-
years.
Yeah.
And that's never happened.
No.
What if I switch? Let me
Come
see.
over here.
Okay, well now let's see if I
think
go
your nose
over
is
there.
gonna. Is your nose? Does your
Now,
nose
we
feel
have
hotter
just-
than
The
everything else?
nose.
Okay, we have just figured out.
nose.
We have just figured out why we don't break stories drunk.
Yes.
It's
I have no desire.
I'm sweating.
No, I'm not going to.
No, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it.
I would like to hear you
yeah.
play that guitar though at
Here it
some
comes.
point. I'm just
no.
already. Yes, straight into it. Here it comes. Just one prompt. One prompt.
What do you want? We'll make up things.
Yeah, make it up. You know what? Sing. Let's sing about our friendship.
Red Nose Rob. I don't know. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's kicking in now and it's getting real. See, this is the problem.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
Sloppy.
It's sloppy.
Sloppy.
You guys are the Beatles.
Wait, we're the
Yeah.
Beatles. Go.
Okay.
I forgot that we were the Beatles. Go.
Right.
Oh, he's got a guitar too. Where's my guitar?
There.
Percussion.
What the fuck?
You have another.
It's like when Bob Dylan went electric. You know what I mean? Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it.
Wait. There we go. Oh my
Okay,
God.
we're putting it down again.
I was just getting around to put it down.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about? Well,
Well,
let's break a story.
Well, here's what's interesting. The alcohol works.
Yeah, it's good.
Let's break a story.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I've been holding on too long. I've been holding on my life. And the holding just feels wrong. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. All right. What are we gonna do? Now
We're gonna do another shot.
We're gonna.
Wait.
Well, see, that's
wait a
what
second.
comes
No,
on.
no, no,
Let's do
no,
another
wait.
Make
Now
it
hold
sit
on
down.
a second.
What about
Let's
beer?
do one more shot.
See, now's when you want to be here.
We get you beer.
Oh,
Hey, Ross, can
oh,
you
yeah, you
reach,
wanna sip on
reach
something
behind
now.
there?
I want to sip, but well, yeah.
You
I
got
feel-
there, and now you want to sip on something and maintain.
I don't know that I've ever had whiskey without the beer.
Oh, so it's okay. It's yeah. All right.
Really?
Yeah.
Guinness, Coors Light. What do you want?
Well, it's St. Patty's Day. Give me the Guinness.
Give the man a Guinness.
Give the man the Guinness.
First of all, should this just be the podcast from now on?
Yeah.
This should be every
probably.
episode of the podcast.
Definitely not.
Yeah, we're
I mean,
we're
I
gonna
want
do
one.
another
I
Let's
want
do
one
another
set up.
Let's do
Yeah.
another one.
Wait,
I gotta get
hold
the
on.
pen because
What-
we're gonna
what's-
break a story. This is a whiteboard.
Oh, I thought I thought you were gonna like. I thought it looks like you're a basketball coach.
Hey, Rob, now that we're not sitting by the fire,
I'm waiting.
Can you close the door?
No, because that's what's gonna
That's what's got your nose
deheat
back
me.
to
It's gonna deheat me.
It's come
Your
down.
nose has calmed down.
It
I
has-
told you. It's
it's-
because I'm so fucking hot. I
But
was
why would
sitting
your
right-
nose get hotter than
It
everything?
indicates when there's a fire.
It's like a fire alarm.
Okay, that's what the episode should be about.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Now,
Here we go.
no,
And
no,
we're
no,
off.
I had a pen.
And we're
Hold
off.
on. I'll be right
You
back.
nailed it.
Okay, all right.
So which character is it whose nose constantly turns red and they're upset about it?
Well, Rob's.
No, it's Dennis's, right? Because it fucks with your ego that your nose turns red. Like you like, and
so my
but
I've embraced it.
No level of makeup will cover your nose.
Right, or such a level of makeup that you can see it, and once you start to see it, the illusion is gone. Right? If you know that I'm wearing makeup, then the illusion is gone. Yeah, and that, by the way, that is the speed. It's like his nose is turning red again. I'm like, I thought you were dealing with that with makeup, and then I go on a whole monologue about about how no amount of makeup. The amount of makeup that it would take nowadays to make the nose not be red is, it becomes noticeable. You can see it.
Okay.
And that's a problem. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
So maybe his nose has been red for years.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he's been covering it up.
Well,
Yes.
but we've done
we've
done that. We've established he was makeup free in an
Yeah, that's
episode,
true.
and it wasn't red. It was ghoulish. This is where we
There's something
this is where we run into problems with the history of the
That
show.
episode
There's
got
something
taken down.
Yeah, that's not up anymore.
That episode was
Oh,
taken.
so it doesn't exist. So we can do it again.
No,
Guys,
it
we
does.
can do it again.
No, it does exist. It's on YouTube. That scene's on YouTube.
Okay.
Somebody put it on YouTube, which
that
I
middle
appreciate.
part you have. The middle part just
that's very
makes
good.
that whole thing.
We were trying to figure
That
out
episode
how to.
got taken down?
Yeah. So actually,
Why?
well, because it's D-Day.
Oh, it's D-Day.
Tasteless character.
Got it.
Yeah,
The
these days
guitar's
it's
coming
characters.
out. Everybody, the guitar is coming back out.
I'm just gonna noodle while we talk.
He likes it.
Does anyone care?
I love it.
Can I fuck with your tuning?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Whoa.
You
can do whatever you want, buddy.
That's what I like to do.
Oh,
This is
okay.
like
Let's
is like story breaking in the sunny room, except that Glenn, you need those. Remember those weighted baton things
Yes.
you had?
Oh yeah,
Things, those like what were those? They were like weights, but then you could swing them around.
There were Indian clubs.
Yeah,
The Indian clubs that you swing around.
and that's
yeah.
for forearm strength, or
This is like he doesn't know what it's for. That's the thing. It's always a new thing.
Can we? I hate the red nose episode. Is there something better we can do? Of course.
We haven't even started. There's
I'm just
nothing.
kidding.
more.
I was
he
joking.
determined-
I'm joking.
There's nothing on the whiteboard.
He determined that he didn't like it once he
I
started
can
playing
feel
the guitar.
myself getting cooler, and so I'm wondering about my nose.
Your nose looks better.
Interesting.
That is
Megan, from your
interesting.
perspective,
By the
what
way,
do you
the how it goes is you drink and you drink and you drink. Your nose gets redder and redder and redder. Then the vessels start exploding, and that's when you see those guys or
Yeah.
those people that have
W.C. Fields or somebody.
Yeah, where the nose is like exploding in different places.
The blood vessels.
Yeah, what is that? Why is it the nose specifically that takes the brunt of it when you drink too much? Like the liver sends it to the fucking nose, and then you get varicose veins in the nose.
What is the liver nose connection?
What's
Yeah,
the
it's good.
liver
It's-
nose connection,
and
guys?
There's so many mysteries in science that we haven't even scratched the surface.
The liver nose connection. Guys, let's do the shot.
Let's write a book called The Liver
By the way,
Nose Connection.
do you want one, Charlie?
Let's do the shot.
Do
Oh
you
yeah,
want one?
yeah. We got to get him a shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I didn't want them initially, but
I
once
thought
they
you
were
wanted-
in
I
me,
thought you
I
wanted a
only
beer.
want them.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted.
He wants the beer too.
I want both, Megan.
Do you guys want to hear how to get drunk without a hangover?
Oh my God, you set that up, and we.
I know, that's okay. That's all right. I'm going with the flow, but it just came back to me, and I realized I do want to tell this because I think our listeners are going to want to know, or at least
You
experiment.
figured it out. Humans have been drinking for thousands of years, but wow, Charlie, no ceremony whatsoever. He's past ceremony.
Yeah,
For the listener at home or in the car, Charlie just took the shot.
Or
The
in the
rest of us
car.
are sitting here waiting
Well,
for him to get his alcohol so that we could all solange.
I wanted it. That sounds like the
To
character.
everybody but Charlie.
I just wanted
Cheers,
it.
guys.
cheers. No, I wanted to do it while I still had the spirit to do it because, you might start telling your story and then suddenly I don't want to do it.
You know what's coming out in me already is when I get drunk, I wink a lot at people. And it's dangerous as a lady. To
Yeah,
be
it
doing
is.
that.
You know
And I
who
don't know
hates winking
why I
is
do
Caitlin. She
Oh,
fucking
really?
yeah, and I do it to her all the time just because it makes her cringe. Like I'll say something that I recognize as like cheesy funny, and I'll give her like a little, just a quick, like a little, a quick wink, and she's just like, like it goes through her body. Like I see it like she just,
She can't say, and she doesn't like accents. People doing like
she hates accents.
accents.
I'm texting her.
We've
to
had
come-
ours.
to
If
come
you want
out.
yours, have it, but take your time. But
Yeah.
this must be. I wonder if this is the best episode to listen to or the fucking worst?
I think if anything, it could be slightly novel, but I definitely don't think we should fool ourselves and think that this is the best way to do it.
I mean,
well, no, that was because I had
the beer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had it in my mouth.
I mean,
but yeah, of course I'm gonna start slurring my words.
All right, but for the listener at home who's going crazy because most people would love to be able to have a drink and never get hungover, what's the secret?
Oh, okay. Thank you for the prompt.
oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, all right.
I suddenly got very sober.
All right. Oh God. Ooh, that's not fun.
Once I hear your answer, then I'll get.
Okay, all right. Here we go. I'm gonna make this fast because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose Rob, and his nose is gonna turn
You're not
red.
losing me. You're
thing.
losing the audience.
No. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not.
Audience, we're not airing this
I can
one.
feel it. I know where they are. They're right here. For the listener, you can't see this, but I'm circling my palm. You're in the palm of my hand right now. I can feel it. Okay, so here's how you do it. You go to, let's say you're at a party, right? Or you're at a bar, okay? You want to get drunk, but you don't want to get a hangover, okay? And you want a clean buzz, okay? So you want a clean buzz, because a clean buzz, yeah.
It's pure.
It's pure. It's pure. All right, so you want to drink a clear liquor, and I would advise vodka. Okay, here's what you do. You go to the bar, and you order a shot of vodka and a water. Okay? You do the shot of vodka, you drink the fucking water. Then you get another shot of vodka. But every time you get a shot of vodka, you drink a bottle of water. Oh shit. Is that the Russians? Is that the Russians?
There's a helicopter.
There's a helicopter
outside.
going on.
Is this a Red Dawn situation?
It could be.
Oh, we might. By the way,
I'm ready.
are you? Yeah, I am too. I am too.
We believe in the Second Amendment, the McElhenney.
Buddy, I am armed to the
but
teeth.
not when you're drinking.
What do you mean?
Cut that.
Yeah, by the way, when you're drinking, the guns don't go away. They stay where they are.
In the safe.
Yes, but I'm saying.
We get it. Drink a lot of water when you drink.
No, well,
And by the way,
yes, that's the gist of
telling
it.
us
That
this
is the
as
gist of
if
it.
we have I think somebody told me that at 16.
No.
Well, if someone had
no.
told me that at 20, it would have helped a lot.
I'm telling you guys, and I did this experiment with Jill too, and Jill, now this is what she will do sometimes when she needs to stay sharp. There it is. At a party. Yeah, go for it.
Would Jill stay sharp?
Okay, I'd like to do.
Get on mic, buddy.
Yeah, what would you like to do?
I'd like to do a reveal. I'd like to do a reveal of my ears.
Oh shit, are your ears all
My
red?
ears are so hot.
They're on fire?
Yeah. So I think my nose is gonna calm down, but my ears.
Let's do it.
Let's see it.
I'll wait for my moment.
Wow! Those are good ears! Perfectly colored!
Are they? They're not red?
No.
They feel so hot. I'm so hot.
Wait, so that blows the hot nose theory right out the window. That blows the hot fucking nose, because what you were implying by saying that
Charlie's nose is looking red to me.
Because I'm Irish.
he's an Irishman.
And sometimes our noses get redder than we planned. If you want to pick your kid up from school, but your nose is looking red, you're gonna look like a fool. Cause they know you've been drinking and you're drunk. You've been drinking and you're drunk.
Oh, that's not just falsetto. That's
Barry
like
Gibb.
that's like beyond falsetto.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. No big.
Man, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so by the way, okay, so for the watcher listener at home, when we do get drunk together, and it's been a while, we don't do it, but we used to do it in the early seasons. We did it all the time. We fucking party and drink all the time. And if there was a piano or a guitar nearby, this is exactly the kind of thing that would happen. I remember being over at Danny's house. You would always sit down at the piano and start, you know, and I was always so jealous of that.
It's my happy place. It's my happy place.
Yeah.
I did it all through college too. I would
really?
I was faster. It was quicker. I sit in the hallway and just make up songs about people as they walk by.
You would?
Yeah, I don't know. I need to get it out of my system.
That's good for girls, though, right? Good for attracting women.
You know what? It was. And I was no good at attracting women until I picked up a guitar, and then I was like, oh, that works.
Yeah.
So did
I have
the women...
I have a theory about why that is.
Tell me why.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel the same about dance, like why so many women were into Magic Mike, and also why women are into men that play instruments.
Yeah.
I think it's because like there's a thing about masculinity that you can't express emotions and stay masculine at the same time. And
100%.
having an instrument or doing dance is a way of expressing emotions that's like still
100%.
considered within the realms of masculinity. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I think you are absolutely right.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think she's
The validation.
absolutely right,
You
Rob.
never say that to me, Rob.
Yeah, and that's why he's laughing right now, because he's
That's
like,
why you're so don't
He doesn't
validate a
even
woman?
know how condescending it is.
It's so. Why is that condescending to me?
Why is that
Right.
condescending?
He's
Oh, I
telling you
disagree.
how right you are.
I am right.
why is that condescending?
Because you're a man telling a woman
No,
that
I
she is
love
right
that.
about
I
why
love
women
it.
are attracted to men.
But
Fuck you both.
No. You know you're wrong.
No, I
because
don't.
You're wrong.
That's
you are
crazy.
Wrong. No,
That's
you're
crazy.
crazy. You're fucking. That's crazy.
That's what whiskey does.
This isn't. Don't. Yeah. Oh
That's
shit.
where whiskey goes.
That's why I said
That's
let's
not true.
don't
That's
do
not
whiskey. That's why
That's
I said
not true. I get it. I'm just joking.
I know you are. I was validating Megan's point of view because I agreed with it. It's just that simple.
And I
She
liked
said
it.
something. She said something, and I was like, "Oh fuck, you're totally right." And I would have said that to anyone, man, woman, alien, Ross. He's in his own category.
People don't even know about Ross yet.
He's in his own category.
That's next level podcast shit.
Give him a shot, Ross. Stick your fucking face in Megan's shot. Let's
Come on
have a
in.
look at Ross.
He's gonna take over for me when I move to
he's-
that chair.
He's wearing a Cascanes hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
he's
Move
go- oh,
over.
you're going- you're going
come
full-
on in.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're
Jump
going
in,
for a
Ross.
podcast.
Jump in, Ross.
Okay, this is Ross
Jump
Maloney. This man has he's my rock. Sorry, I'm gonna get emotional. Ross is my rock. I love him.
Ross is my rock.
Do you need a tissue, man? I can go running.
No, I'm good.
And run and get you a tissue. Ross is my rock. Ross is my rock is a good lyric.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Ross is my rock.
he is though.
Ross is my rock.
He really is.
When I need a man to jump in for me, Ross is my rock. When I haven't properly set my clock, Ross is my rock.
Well, Ross
did
has
you-
also been very helpful to me, by the way, with the podcast, and he helped me set up today. And also, he wrote down some questions that we could ask you guys.
Hey, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do some prompts. So one of them is, which of you guys is the most fun drunk? And
Well,
how would you categorize your
That's for the
drunk
listener at home,
person?
but I think we're all equally fun.
I agree. We're all. I think we're all happy drunks.
Here's the
I
thing.
don't.
Ross, you're the one sober person in this situation now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I haven't done my shot.
Oh,
come on.
my
Hey, guys.
Lord.
I'm hammered. I didn't eat dinner. I didn't eat dinner.
I'm ready
tonight.
for another one.
You're fucking nuts. All right, I'll
on.
do it. I'm
Let's
gonna
do
do it. This is
one
gonna get
more.
real. This
Ross.
is gonna get messy.
You sat in, but you haven't spoken. Who's the best drunk?
He doesn't even know us. He's Glenn's rock.
Tonight. No, you know what, Ross? It's not fair for you to, because Glenn might fire you.
Glenn pays you. I don't pay you shit. He's
I
gonna.
wouldn't fire Ross for $1 million.
Let the man speak. All right, what's your take on it?
Okay, I'm seeing different styles emerge here. I like the musical comedy, but then the aggression. I was into it. I couldn't look away.
I shot
What are you
it
paying
down.
this guy?
I shot down the aggression. I should have let that flare up.
The aggression's fun. It's not real.
Rob, you were
Kinda
mad at
is.
Glenn because of why?
What did that? Yes,
What else?
Exactly.
Well, I just want to see it. Like, you know, let's see what happens again.
Okay,
Like, do you want
we'll
another
see-
shot? I'd be happy to. Pour.
Yeah, I
see
think
where
we
it
should
goes.
probably do another shot. If we're here at St. Patrick's Day, let's do another shot. Look, I'm the only one that's got to work tomorrow.
What do you mean?
How do you know that?
How dare you?
Sack of shit.
Because you told me.
How
You
dare
both
you?
told me.
I didn't tell you shit.
Yes, you did. You're on sabbatical.
Sort of. Yeah, but guess what? I'm
Look,
working.
you're right.
But I didn't tell you that.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm not on sabbatical. I was supposed to be though.
You working tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. No, I am. I am.
Okay.
I am. I got you, dude.
You guys all have kids. You work every day.
We gotta get up. We gotta
work
take the kids to
every
school.
day.
100%. Yeah. It's brutal. But I wake up every morning super early and meditate.
Oh, bro, that's gonna be hard, dude. All right, Ross, take a hike, man.
Ross, go get
Ross,
Rob a
do you
shot.
wanna-
do you want to take
1.5
over?
ounces
Will you
for
take
everybody.
over from me now? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
what do you
anymore.
mean?
I'll go sit. I'm gonna go sit over there.
Yes! You get,
Get
yes,
started.
you're going to officially
All right.
join us.
Yeah,
Should we
for
get you a
everybody.
guitar?
Ross, that means you're taking the wheel with the ones and the zeros, pal.
Oh yeah.
One.
But yeah, no,
And
but
Megan's
it's got to be
jumping.
1 point. You got to measure it out, so it's an equal shot all the way across.
No. He doesn't have to. Oh,
Actually-
I see what you
Well,
mean. You want it to,
I'm
you want
down for
everyone to
playing
stay.
together, but the electric is overpowered.
It is. Can you unplug it? Can you do like
Do
how
you have
do you
another acoustic?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course
yeah,
he
I got
does.
other acoustics
Of course
in
he
the house.
does.
That's too low.
I'm good. I'm not gonna do one right now. This is foolish, by the way. This is foolish. What do you have
by
to
the
do?
way-
What, by the way, when you say you have to work tomorrow, what are you doing? You breaking stories?
Breaking stories, buddy. Always breaking
Let's
stories.
say this to,
Are you-
to the listener at home. We are in a safe space. We're all driven here.
Yes.
I think it's important. I
I
think it's
Ubered. We Ubered.
I live here.
For this theme of St. Patrick's Day, I wrote you guys some toasts, which we can do with this shot in the style of a limerick.
Oh,
So
you wrote these?
I wrote these limericks for each of
Megan
you,
Gans.
but I think that you shouldn't read the one that's about you. You should read one that's about.
I agree.
Have you ever heard like drinking limericks? Like my favorite one was in this movie, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, which is my favorite movie. And Marilyn Monroe, before they take a drink, she recites this limerick, which is, there was an old fellow from Sydney who drank till he ruined a kidney. It shriveled and shrank, but he drank and he drank. He had his fun doing it, didn't he?
Yeah, that's pretty good, except it would be the liver, wouldn't it? Not the kidney.
The liver knows connection.
I
So-
don't know. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you credit for that because totally right. Get your fucking rhymes right.
Yeah.
So
Although-
I wrote limericks for you guys. So
Oh,
we can
my
do
And
it.
by the
God,
way,
Megan-
you just had to pick a different town. There once was an old man from whatever,
Nantucket.
Dilver,
Oh.
who drank so much he killed his liver. You know, whatever. Dilver and liver don't rhyme.
Giving notes on a classic.
Close enough.
Giving notes on a classic.
Megan, this is really good. Megan, you're a
I'm going-
delightful writer.
She's the
thank
best.
you.
You're a
Okay.
delightful
Who's going
writer.
first? Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Because I don't
You're
trust my
excited.
ability to continue to speak and speak.
Coherently.
Let's raise our glasses to Glenn, the best of the 5-star men. He's the host of this show. Can't stay safe on the snow. And he dreams of not chewing again. Megan, that's very
That's so good.
That's very, very good.
Yeah, a lot of references
And
to
if
previous
someone at home
podcasts.
doesn't think that it's good, they're fucking idiots.
Oh,
It's
thanks.
very good.
Cheers.
Cheers. We'll go a little bit for this one.
Wait,
because then we got
did
3.
Did I already drink mine?
You said you didn't want it.
Oh, I don't remember. Rob, read yours.
3 cheers for our pal, Charlie Day.
Yeah.
He's one of a kind, in a way. We'd flatter him more, but he'll walk out the door and forget every word that we said.
Yes!
Megan, yes.
So
Look at you.
good. Wait, so good. It's like, God damn, that's good.
That
Why,
is good.
did I forget something?
No, never.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, that is good. That is good. Well, Rob, that
so-
means this one's about you.
I guess so.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
What are you anticipating?
Well,
just curious.
out of the three of us,
Yeah.
I'm the one that's closest to Megan.
Ooh, so you're anticipating a roast.
I think it's going to be
Roasty?
devastating.
Yeah, roasty.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we're very close.
So she also
Yeah.
loves you.
Yeah, oh yeah, we love each other very much.
It's a love-hate relationship, as it often is with
Yes,
someone you're
but she
close
doesn't.
with.
I'm guessing she doesn't love you. She likes you, but she doesn't know you that well.
Not
I mean,
nearly
right
as
now
well.
I love everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's
The
Yeah.
beauty of the whiskey.
But you're keeping her because of your sociopathy. You're keeping her.
That's not
at arm's-
sociopathy. That's
at
not
arm's length.
That's not sociopathy. That's growing up in an Air Force family where you moved around a lot and had to protect yourself. That's a whole thing.
Okay. All right.
That's
You're
a whole
holding her-
thing, and we
yeah.
can get into that. But I hold everyone at arm's length,
Got it.
and I don't like that about myself. It's ingrained. Okay, a toast to our good buddy Rob. He's the reason we all got this job. Meh. Thank God he made Sonny to prove that he's funny.
A little roast.
A big rose.
Because his other show makes people sob. God bless you, Megan.
God bless you, Megan Gantz. Now,
A good brain you got on you.
Listen,
we should huddle up
Huddle up.
in the other room or send Megan into the bathroom or something and try to write a limerick about Megan on the whiteboard.
you feel
See,
bad?
the thing is, nothing rhymes
You
with
feel-
Megan. It's one of those words. Like I never had a nickname.
No,
growing
what are you
up because
talking
nothing
about?
Rhymes. Nothing rhymes with
Meg?
Megan.
Second.
God
Meg,
bless
you
that
can rhyme
we
with
know
Meg.
you, Megan. We could spend our whole goddamn life begging
Megan. Yeah.
Oh.
for someone as brilliant as back to Megan.
Yes.
No, you.
However, I reckon.
However, I reckon we won't find one.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll take that. Cheers.
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 We'll find another Megan.
Mhm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To bourbon.
It's too much whiskey.
You guys, I'm feeling a lot of love. For as much as
We have officially finished the bottle. We opened it and we
finished the
it.
whole. Okay. We finished the bottle.
What's the different thing? If you're just making noise, it's a different thing.
I don't have the acoustic guitar. I'm trying to play along to the thing, but I didn't get it. No, I don't need the guitar. I was trying to play along to your song because it's cool to hear. a
Rob
soundtrack to the
also
song.
plays guitar very well, as
Yes,
does
he
Glenn.
does. Hmm.
We all
These are
can
all very
tinker on a
musical.
guitar.
We can tinker. We can tinker.
Very musical.
and we can do it a harmony, which is pretty cool. We go like
Yeah, go ahead.
harmony. It's not terrible.
Why is it so satisfying to harmonize? It is so satisfying. I grew up doing that with my sister. Like, we would sit in the back seat of the car, we would listen to songs on the radio, and we would sit back
You
there
want to
and-
hear my like hippie version of that?
Yes.
Because a harmony is in tune with like whatever vibrations of the planet. Like
Yeah.
We're getting into some Eckhart Tolle shit.
Yeah.
I don't read that fucking guy, man.
I know, it's the
He's
same
not
thing.
the fucking boss of me. It's the same as like why
is, though.
it feels good to like fucking lay in water. You know, like I don't know. There's certain like
It's soothing.
it's an elemental thing.
There's a frequency.
There's a frequency.
There's
It's a
a
frequency.
Yeah.
That's an elemental fucking fact, bro.
We're talking elemental facts today, guys.
Talking elemental facts, bro.
Okay, I've got a question for you guys related to music. So, if this were your Irish wake, what song would you like played
Oh,
after your death, like for people to rock to?
I think I have one, but
Okay.
first I'll be right back.
I think it'd be like Amazing Grace. Like you sing it. Amazing Grace,
How sweet.
sweet thou art.
No, that's not the lyric.
Who saved a wretch like me. Was
Oh man.
Will you do that at my funeral when I die?
Can you play Fairy Tale of New York?
Oh,
I think that would be the song
so
I would want.
What is
to
that?
sure.
I don't know what that is.
Fairy Tale of New York, Fairy Tale.
You don't know it either.
No, what the fuck?
No, what the fuck is that?
It's the
I don't know.
Pogues.
It's the best Christmas
it's the
song.
Pogues.
I probably know it and don't
You know
that
it,
I
and it would be
It's the
that
best
would be a
Christmas
good
song.
wake song.
Yeah.
Because
That's
it's
a great
happy and sad and sad and happy.
You know what? I never could play other people's songs because the only way I ever played music was like to just make up shit, kind of like we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
And I learned a couple songs, but I didn't learn songs. I didn't really learn how to read music.
Yeah.
And I never could play. Like people were like, "Hey, play this." I'm like, "Oh, sorry, man. I don't know how to do that."
Well, you didn't learn shit. You just like do a thing that you want to do.
You
But you don't know how to like. You didn't spend a lot of time learning
other people's
people's songs.
Yeah.
Right.
I could because they tend to be there's 12 notes, so
There's not that many
they tend to
chords.
overlap.
Yeah.
But that's really interesting. Well, first of all, your parents are music teachers.
Yes.
Right. So but it is fascinating because like the way that I learned to play the guitar is you go, well, I want to play a song I know. So you learn how to play that song.
I did that too. I got a Neil Young like chord book and I learned like
Heart of Gold.
Yeah, Heart of Gold, all the songs in like Decade. And but I also was like, from the day I picked up a guitar, trying to just like write my own things.
Let's play a song you wrote.
Ooh,
Well, he
you
wrote.
willing
By
to
the
do
way,
that?
I remember you for the Gang Turns Black. I remember you coming in one day and having written all the songs in like a day.
One day.
In
Yeah,
one
one
day,
day.
you came in and you were like, "Here's all the songs."
Well, you know what the
Well-
thing is though, I'm always like tinkering with stuff.
My memory is the same as yours. In one night, like you sent us videos of like
the songs,
7 or 8, like
But,
every
like,
song.
how they ended up in the episode.
Yeah.
Not like a first draft.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, it's not such a talent that I was like able to be like, here's 10 songs. It was more like I've been like tinkering with a bunch of songs and ideas for many years, and I do nothing with them. So let's use them on the show.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
being
you're being humble.
You're being humble, and I get that, but it's fucking crazy that in one day, we got a fucking video of like 10 songs,
Yeah.
like with you singing
So
them
good.
and playing them on the
Yeah.
guitar, and then we gave them to Cormac, of course, and Cormac filled them out. But like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I would love to do a musical together. I'm putting it out there, but I would love
like a Broadway musical?
Yeah.
like
Write
But
this.
not but of Sonny or of something else, like something.
No,
new.
something else.
Yeah.
Just like write the songs.
Like a Book of Mormon type
Like
thing.
a Book of Mormon type thing. I think it'd be really fun.
That would be very fun.
but like, I mean, Trey and Matt, they didn't act in it. Would we act in it?
Well, we could because we're that good.
That fucking good.
I have a game for you guys. Can you guess what time it is right now?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
8 p.m.
Anybody else?
Yeah,
Any
I'm gonna
guesses?
say it's
My watch is fucked.
7:44.
I can help you out with that.
Oh, get at it.
There she is. Sit your fucking ass down.
I came in to say it's the children's bedtime, and I'm
got to be around 8.
Yeah, it's right around 8. That's why I know what time it is. Sorry to crash. It's just you are in my own home.
We're in my office. This is my
It's
space.
not your office. It's our office. We built
We've
this
had-
house. We built this
Shared space.
office.
We've had a
Thank
lot
you.
of whiskey tonight, and
I've been
I am
listening.
so fucking happy to see you.
I'm so happy to see
Oh,
you.
what a breath of fresh air.
Hi, Glenn. Charlie, I love
damn.
your Hitler mustache. You look nice.
Now,
What?
Oh.
What?
Stop that.
What?
Stop that. Hitler. It was
He
just
stopped
there
it a
and
little
there,
earlier.
But I grew it all out the
Did-
side.
you
Hitler,
tried. You
that's-
tried.
This means I'm gonna like kill everyone and everything, and this means I'm just going to arrest you, but I might take a bribe.
Well, by the way,
I apologize.
but by the way,
Should we do the shot? While Caitlin's here?
Yeah.
Well, Caitlin
Cheers,
doesn't have one.
Caitlin.
Oh my
I
God,
have
we
I
got
don't have a
another
shot.
one.
I don't
What do
think
you
what are you
guys-
it's.
drinking? What are you
Wasted.
drinking?
I've got tequila and lime juice and bubbly water.
Well, don't.
God bless you.
Yeah, one of you
God
guys
bless
has
you.
to drive
This
the
is
kids
foolish.
to school tomorrow.
This is
That's
foolish.
me.
This is
This
fucking
is the dumb
foolish.
one.
This is
the
this
dumb
is
one.
the dumb one.
I think
This is
I've been
the-
this is
listening,
the
and it
dumb
seems
one.
like
And here
it's
we
been
go.
dumb for a bit.
Okay.
That was the dumb one.
Caitlin, do you have any good drinking / St. Patrick's Day memories? Either with these guys or without them?
I don't remember life without them.
Okay, that's good.
It's been it wasn't like because it was so great. It's just we've been together for a really long time, but it's also been really, really great. What have we done? What do we do?
What
do we
was
sell
life
it?
before me?
That's right.
Come on.
What was life before Rob? I don't know. With
Giant
trash.
dicks and tall men.
It was just big dicks and lots of drugs and very tall, handsome men.
Thank God that's over.
But you know what? Their
Thank
egos
God
were big. And so
that's
now,
the thing. It doesn't matter how big you are.
Uh-huh. It matters how big your ego is?
No, it matters how big you believe yourself to be.
Oh,
sure.
Sweetie, this dick is giant. You just don't know it.
Yeah, no one knows it.
Caitlin, I heard you don't like winking.
Oh, God, no.
We were just talking about this
I was
earlier.
saying because when I get drunk, I wink a lot.
Oh,
and now I feel bad.
No. I think if it was from you, it wouldn't be so creepy. For me, it's a man.
No. If she fucking winked at you out of the blue, that wouldn't be like,
No.
whoa,
She didn't
I
like
wasn't
it.
expecting
I'll tell
that.
you why.
would
To
she
me,
do that?
a man winking at me is like this private thing that he tried to
Yes.
sneak
Yeah.
across
Yes.
without
Yeah.
anybody else knowing.
This is
Yeah.
why.
And I want it all to be public. And if you're going to say something to me, say it out loud. If Megan
Yeah.
winked at me, it would just be you can wink at me all you want.
This is
It'll
why,
be fun.
but I
I
love
do
this
not like
about
a
you.
man winking at
I
me.
love this about you. I love this. This makes me so I love this, and so I will wink at you. I wink at you
God.
all the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
time.
From
Different
across the
scenario. You know it's a safe
I
situation.
do.
Of course.
It still triggers me a little
she
bit.
knows it gives
Yeah.
you a rise.
Yes,
like,
I'll laugh.
But it
I'm
also-
happy to laugh,
yes,
but I
because
also
she
hate
knows.
it for like a fraction of a second. I hate it.
yes. And I love it so much.
Yeah.
And you're totally right because it is this weird.
Don't try and sneak me like a sneaky little note and nobody else knows about it. Like if you're gonna be inappropriate where everybody else can hear about
You
it,
need
so
a-
everybody I can like confer
You
with
need
other
a
people.
paper trail.
Yes, I want
Yes,
a paper trail.
Yeah.
And how am I going to track that? What if I say, "Oh, he winked at me"? How am I going to prove that? Nobody saw it. It was so sneaky and quick. I don't like it. Megan, you can wink at me all you want. Let's do it.
My God,
I do,
love
but
it.
for the same reason, it's dangerous. I don't know what it is about me getting drunk, but I wink a lot, and then I wink at guys, and I'm like, I don't mean it. I don't mean it. It's just like an
That is
involuntary.
very dangerous.
It's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
It is, and I've noticed that I've done it a couple times accidentally while laughing and smiling. Like
Yeah.
a wink will come out, and I'm like, no, wait,
No,
hold on.
I don't
And I
mean
do
that.
feel compelled to be like, I didn't mean to. That wasn't I'm sorry. I just meant to smile. I feel like apologizing for it because winks are terrible. Stop
What do you
it,
mean?
everybody!
What do you
Stop it. We should outlaw and ban
Down
winks.
with winks.
Down with winks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if I wink to my wife, would you be okay with that?
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. If you guys have a contract and it's okay with, if Rob winks at me, it's fine. It's not creepy.
I've never winked at anybody. in
That's
my
why I'm
entire
comfortable.
life.
That's why
I
I'm
don't even know
comfortable.
how to wink.
Can you wink?
I don't
That's
think
why
so.
I married
Give
him.
us a wink.
Try a wink. Try to close one eye.
One eye?
I want to
one
see
eye.
both eyes. Actually, I want to
No,
see
you
both
got
eyes.
You got to do it real quick.
Can you close one eye?
It's got to be a quick one.
yeah. he's
No,
got
see,
it.
that was
He's
so
got a
obvious.
great wink.
See, anybody in the room
Buddy.
would no. That was
No.
bad.
No.
I'm
Is that a
uncomfortable with this kind of wink. Watch this. Watch.
You look like you're having a seizure.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Wait, let me see.
But you're good at it.
Well,
Let me
that's
see.
why it's so
Do it-
upsetting.
do it again.
Watch. I'm just sitting here, right? Like we're just at a no big deal.
So
we're
that
just
makes
all at
me
a par-
think
Yeah.
that there's part of you that.
I
Wait, do
snuck
it
it
again,
in.
do it
I
again.
snuck it in. Why? To you? All right. We're
Now,
all in the middle of
Where's
a
the
conversation.
camera? Do it to the camera.
I don't know what my camera. Oh, is this my camera?
There's a million cameras.
I just did it.
Now,
It's very,
now
very
why
quick.
is it that a wink so upsetting?
Because it's sneaky.
Right. Ultimately.
It's
She
private.
just
It's
explained
like-
it,
it's
like
like-
for a
Well-
good 10 minutes. I mean, she literally just explained it.
Yes,
What
but she
is
didn't.
happening? I'm gonna
yes,
piss.
But no,
When I
You know
come
what?
back,
You know
right,
what?
go-
And
you go piss,
you know the God's honest truth. I wasn't that interested. I wasn't listening.
Caitlin, how
Yes.
many episodes of the show have you seen?
Oh, we were talking about
Why
how.
are
Yeah,
you guys thinking
you
that I
haven't.
don't
You haven't watched.
No,
every
I don't
episode
know,
of the
but
show.
like I'm curious. Are there? Hold on. Are there episodes of the show that you've never seen?
There were only a couple of years there where Rob was a little bit. So I think it was right before the Glenn Howerton burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Wait, which one?
Oh, well, there was a couple.
Which one?
Okay, we'll come back to that because that's worth talking about when we've been
No,
when we've
seriously,
been drinking. How many times you've quit the show?
Okay,
We should
so there was a
talk
lot
about
of burnout, and because we were doing back to back to back to back to back, and for Danny and I, it was really fun because we were showing up and working for 2.5 months out of a year. It was no big deal. You guys were writing and editing and shooting, and it was a lot. There were a couple of seasons where Rob was so in the editing room constantly that when the shows would come out, he wouldn't want to watch them with me. And we had little kids, and we had a tiny amount of time to watch TV together. So I didn't see those ones. But I always wanted to watch them, and I love watching them. And I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I can't watch myself, which I don't judge. I love the show, and I think it's really funny. And when it comes on, I see it.
But
And
also, if I may, and I could be
You
wrong,
may.
and please correct me if I'm wrong. I would say you've got your priorities straight. You've got other things that you're concerned with. You're concerned with the life of your children.
mostly it's the kids.
This is a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of which, who is somebody?
I
in
was
there
just
with
going to
them?
say, no.
They're just running wild in there.
I do need to go pretty soon and put them to bed, but
I don't want you to go.
I know.
How many shots have we
It's a
taken?
lot.
So we did the
A lot.
You're looking at me, but I
Like
have no
6 or
idea. I
7.
just
We did-
got here.
Yeah, we
I'm-
did the 3 to start.
I'm hammered.
Then we did one after that.
4 or 5.
6
4.
at least.
Yeah.
6
I'm
at
having
least.
another one.
I think 6.
Oh, Megan, good for you.
Is that
You
the one?
guys
Is that
way
the
out.
newest one, or is that the one
The
from?
newer one.
Okay,
You
should we do
hammered?
one more and call it a
I have
night?
to say, because I'm drunk enough to be overly
I love you, Megan.
emotional.
Oh, here's the voice.
Do it.
Caitlin is the whole reason I got involved with any of you guys in
God,
the
I
first
love
place.
you.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Is that true?
because she's the thing that made me keep watching Sunny. Like she's the
Aw.
thing that really in my life I've had 2 major female comedy influences. One was Molly Shannon on SNL.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other is Caitlin Olsen on,
Oh,
on
my
Sunny.
God, really?
And the reason was because it's so seldom you see a woman put comedy in front of everything else in their performance. And I just, from the very first moment that I saw, still remember seeing $100 Baby, and you doing that shot into the monitor where you're shaving your face. And I was like, she's going so hard after the joke, and she's not worrying about like how
There's
that
a complete lack of desperation.
Yeah, and I felt so. It was so. I felt power through that. Like I really, and I watched that, and I was like, I want to be involved with whatever that is.
Like, I don't think this is the right forum for it, but like, I grew up really hating myself, like really, like had a tragic accident when I was in 6th grade. I was hideous through middle school and high school. Like I think that's kind of out there, but like I really always hated myself and definitely hated what I looked like. But I always really, really looked up to Carol Burnett and Gilda Radner because they would unapologetically just go for the character. They didn't care what they looked like. It wasn't about being a beautiful woman. It was about being just fucking funny. And when I would really dig into characters I loved, when it came from the inside and you didn't care what you looked like on the outside, that's when you felt really funny and authentic.
Comedy specifically, but all entertainment, but specifically comedy, helps us process our wounds. Like we're wounded people. Like we want to feel infallible, we want to feel great, but we're wounded. We have our childhood insecurities, and they create these wounds. And when someone leans into it and doesn't fight against it, says, I'm going to lean into the thing that could be wounding. I'm going to be willing to look embarrassing, right? When Will Ferrell takes his shirt off and runs around in his underwear, and he's got a scar on his belly
and his butt.
Yeah.
And he doesn't, and he seems okay with he doesn't seem to have the vanity to say, oh, I need to look perfect. It helps us feel better about our own imperfection. Yeah. And I think that's why we love our comedic actors, right?
Yeah. It made me feel less alone. Truly.
Let's drink this last shot and call it a night.
I already drank it. I didn't know it was to be
Caitlin drank
sipped.
it.
Oh,
Cheers, guys.
This is so stupid.
Well, should we do the sobriety test?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of standing on one
do
foot.
that.
Just
Let's
so
do
you guys
that.
know.
Can we have the cameras work?
You need a breathalyzer.
Let's guess who's the drunkest.
Do it.
You're supposed to put your hands
okay.
up.
Are we gonna predict it?
Oh, Okay, yes.
I
We
don't
don't
know.
have a
This is
breathalyzer. That's what we should have fucking got.
We
Oh.
should have got it.
I feel like I might have one in my car.
well, no, but
You
that
have a
doesn't.
breathalyzer in your car? I think Glenn is probably the drunkest, which is crazy that you're not the drunkest.
Do you think I am?
Based on your weight.
Sure, what are you basing this on? Like
Behavior. Well, actually, I would say behavioral changes.
yeah.
Well, he's just quiet. But I think you've changed the most.
I will
Yeah.
say I'm very drunk. I don't need to prove anything. The alcohol works.
Yeah, it works. It works. It did its job. It did its job.
It's done a fine job on me.
It's done.
But I do. But
it's
the real test is the fucking test.
Yeah.
The actual
Sobriety
test.
test.
The
Okay, what is
sobriety
it? Let's
test.
do it. Let's all do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's see who passes it the most.
I'm a pass.
No,
She
You're
hasn't
not
even
gonna-
had the whiskey. She's
you
just
can't do
drinking her
it?
tequila drink.
I'm
You
a
won't do it?
No, I'm saying I'm a pass.
you won't do it.
I'll do it.
I thought you said I'm a pass.
No, I'm a
Go ahead,
pass. I'm
Caitlin,
a
you
pass
go
the
first.
test.
Oh, you gonna pass the test.
Go ahead.
Caitlin
Ross,
goes first.
Why don't you walk her through it?
Caitlin.
Yeah, buddy.
Am
Ross is
I
going to
a
walk
monk?
Caitlin through it. And she's going to do it. We're going to see it on camera. And we're going to talk about
Ross, what is this?
Do you pass?
Okay, we
it.
got.
She's already doing something she hasn't been asked
we
to
got-
do.
This is pretty good, but Caitlin, you cannot use your
That's
hands to balance you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
the
just
first
Stop it.
failure
the
is
one
that
leg
you.
up. Okay.
What are you
There's
doing? Why are you a yoga person? Just fucking hang out
Yeah.
until he tells you
It's
what
really,
to do.
it's
Just
really.
be cool, man.
I
Just
count
be cool,
for 30
man.
seconds, and you just have to. It's all just one leg up, no hands,
Testis, can you be cool?
no hands, no swaying.
Can you just
Yeah, oh,
be
yeah.
fucking cool for like 30
No
minutes?
defense.
That's all. That's
higher.
it.
Put a
Little
camera.
higher.
Can you be cool?
Can you be fucking
Yeah.
cool for like 10 minutes?
I don't know that I could do that.
Wait, no
sober.
swan,
Like,
no hands.
No hands. No
oh,
hands.
she's
Caitlin.
falling. She's falling. She's falling.
No. That
She's
was,
already fell. She's failed. She
that was
failed.
about 8 seconds.
Come on, Caitlin.
No. Disqualified.
Okay, you're out.
Oh shit.
Glenn, you're next. You've already failed. Swan, you failed. Sit down.
Swan, you failed.
Glenn, how about do your eyes have to be closed?
No, eyes can be open.
Eyes can be
Eyes
open,
can be open.
but your hands have to be down. and
Hands
you're
have
just
to
holding-
be down. Yes. Yeah.
That's-
no
I don't-
swaying.
That's so difficult to do, even if you're dead sober, to stand on one leg with no. But is it not a swan? Just one leg up?
Oh my god.
Just one leg up.
Yeah,
Just
you're doing
one
it like a
leg up.
swan.
Yeah.
I have to set my
Yeah.
All right, what's the thing?
Okay. So what she's doing is wrong.
Yeah. So
You're
yeah.
going
So
to
Caitlin
have
sits down.
your-
Stop. She's peacocking.
Okay, what am I doing?
You're gonna have. You're gonna lift your leg. You choose the leg, and then just hands down by your side, arms down by your side, no swaying, nothing to help your balance. Yeah. And now you're holding that for 30 seconds.
Oh.
And you're not using anything else,
3,
and you're not swaying.
No,
There's a little
come
sway.
on.
There's a little
You
rock.
know, he's got that.
6.
If you're dead sober, that's impossible. You're off
a little
balance.
sway in
no,
there.
that's
Okay.
fair. Come on.
That was good though.
You're telling me that a dead sober person can stand there on one leg? Fuck that. What are you, a gymnast? Get out of here.
I'm telling you right now, you're all drunk.
Yeah, I don't need to
I'm gonna
test.
say you're gonna.
I don't need to
but-
test. Tell you I'm hammered.
But my point is, you're gonna fail that if you're sober. There's no way. You can stand there dead sober with one leg up. You're balancing your entire body weight on one leg without swaying in any way and keeping your arms to the side. What are you, you're a circus performer? Fuck off. Sorry, go ahead.
That's not that circusy.
Yes, it is. What? You're balancing your entire weight. A human being is designed to walk on two legs.
Yeah.
So you're taking all of your weight, putting it on one leg. You're not going to sway back and forth.
Ross, what's the next thing?
The next thing, so you're lined up. You're gonna take 9 steps, heel to toe, and then you're just gonna pivot right back around and do it. Okay, so straight line, 1 foot, heel to toe. Next step, 9 steps one way.
They don't want.
So don't
they
do
don't want
9, but
any of
just-
this homework.
But just do
Guys,
it this way,
it's
turn around
all-
and go back.
Yeah.
Heel to toe.
Okay.
I'm gonna focus in on the edit.
Wait,
I'm gonna
stop,
focus
stop,
in on
stop.
Charlie being not all interested. goodness.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay, here we go.
That's interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere because you should be able to do this, right? Okay.
I know. Okay, wait.
You've already failed.
No, I am okay. Yeah.
He's not.
Just give me now I know the deal.
Now we're starting here. So the cop's like, great. Okay, buddy. Now we're starting. Okay.
Now we're starting.
Yeah. Okay. We'll start whenever you want. Oh, how about this? How about this? How about this, pal? We'll just, Mr. Howerton. We'll start whenever you want.
How many restarts would you like?
Three.
Three.
Yeah.
I get the cuffs by that.
Okay.
That's fucking
Well,
hard.
That's
look,
a-
you're
I always
drunk.
thought I could do
And by
this.
the way, the test is good.
Okay, wait.
Wait. It proves that you're drunk,
No,
which we all know.
Sure, sir. Yeah. You know what we like to do? We like to give people lots of chances at it.
Sir.
Before we put you behind the wheel again, we're going to give you another chance.
Officer,
This-
this is very complicated in many ways for many reasons, okay? Beyond the fact that I'm fucking hammered right
Yes.
now. Okay?
Dear
One.
officer.
2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
9.
See how many steps I took
Okay, good.
1,
to prove that I could walk in a straight line.
4, 5. 6,
Now, I
7.
Oh, and you failed right at the very
There's
end.
the
but
arrest.
I
There's the
do.
arrest.
I do think
If I do
that
this,
a part
does
of it,
matter?
is that you can't look down.
You can't look down. You can't.
He was just looking down. You're supposed to look forward. God, that is
Okay.
tricky.
Yeah. So
Well, I have
well,
to look forward?
Okay, so
you're supposed to. Right.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
It's almost like they're.
You can't
tricking
aid your
you
balance in
into
any
not
way.
being
That would be
drunk.
looking
Mr.
down. You
Howard,
can't aid your balance.
We're going to give you another shot.
It might be
1, 2,
better.
3, 4.
5,
Dead eyes.
6,
Dead eyes.
Dead eyes.
That's even better looking up.
Back.
Dead eyes.
That was good.
Officer, all I need to do is practice. Let me practice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No problem. Oh,
5, 6.
There's a little English on that.
7,
I think you would do that if you were sober. Okay. Yeah.
Boom! Motherfucker! I was looking straight ahead, bitch!
None of us are driving home, just to be totally clear for the
Hell
podcast.
no. I'm
No,
not
we've
driving
all
home.
been driven here.
But speaking of which, we
By the
probably
way,
should go home.
we did it.
This
Yeah.
is great. We definitely did it tonight.
We did the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
And good luck editing this because Jesus Christ.
God bless.
Play us out, Charlie. Play
Okay.
us out something.
Play us out something.
That's a lot of pressure.
We came to be funny, but we searched for the truth. We told some yarns, got long in the tooth. But life's just that way. If you're lucky, that is. I guess I'm just foolish for living in bliss. For I am happy. I guess that makes me awfully sunny. And that's why we're here. For we are sunny, even though we seem bleak. Sometimes it may appear but we are sunny 'cause we're hopeful in a way, and we're honest with each other,
And I guess that's just the way we appear. We are sunny in our way, and this will be what we're known for till our very last day.
Oh my God.
That's good, man.
Very good.
Wow, I just got
I don't know.
I just got actually emotional about that.
That's the whiskey.
That's
Yeah.
the whiskey talking.
Whiskey.
Wow, that just really got me.
Yeah. That's what it's like being with him.
Huh?
That's what it's like being with him, you know, being both of you guys.
I don't know what I said.
Shut up, I forgot it.